Hi, Uncle Mark, Aunt Julie, Kelly, and Drew. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
So this year, we decided to make a video for you guys on how to cook a black spaghetti and scallop dinner, and everybody has to have a part.
Including Drew.
Yeah. So the first step is
the black spaghetti.
Yeah, so you have to get some water boiling, and then
We're going to get the water boiling here. We're going to add a little salt to give it some flavor. Not too much, but some salt. And then we're going to add the black spaghetti to it. Black spaghetti is also squid spaghetti, and it's kind of hard to find, but we got it in Little Italy. Is that like a Drew job to taste it for it? Did you just say Drew's job is to do the dishes?
You heard that, Drew. Okay, so now that the noodles have been in for a while, you want to taste one and see if they're soft. You don't want it to be too mushy, though. Okay, so I let it wait for another couple minutes, and now I'll try it again.
All right then.
Perfect.
All right.
Now, I'm going to turn it off, and you want to strain the pasta. Okay, so Uncle Mark, this is your job. So you want to take the scallops, and you want to just kind of pat them down and then once all of them are patted down, you want to squeeze it on. And then you want your salt and pepper. You don't want to overdo it, just a little bit for some good flavor. You think that's good, right? It's some Wicked, and you just want to sprinkle it on all of them. Like so. Alright, and for the scallops, you want to pour just a little bit of olive oil on the bottom of it. Just like that. And then you just kind of want to make sure it's all over the bottom of the pan. Tilt it so it's all at the very bottom. Jerry, stop! I'm not kidding. Okay. And then you have to let it heat up for a little bit. And is it ready?
Do you like these tongs?
Sure. And then once you're good to go, Uncle Mark, you get to go ahead and put the scallops on there. And
let's wait just a little bit. Let's see. Okay, it's starting to.
And you can cook about 4 at a time is good for our pan. But you don't want to have them too many to where they're touching each other. Alright, and then you just kind of got to let them sit in there. And then for some extra flavor, if you want, you can come back to your lemon and squeeze a little bit of lemon on there.
That's a little squeeze of lemon.
Once, they get going and they get sizzling, gonna, palms open. Oh. I guess they didn't like my paper thing. Okay, anyway. You want to go ahead and flip the scallops. And to tell when scallops are ready, Jerry, stop. Go, I'm doing the show. Okay. To tell when they're ready, they'll start, if I can, my cameraman, zoom it in on this a little bit. You want it to start to flake off like that. And once they start to open up and they're ready to go, you want to make sure it's on both sides. And like that one's on both sides, that means this one's done. And that's what you want. You can also use shrimp or sausage or anything else for the same dish. They work just as nice.
Okay, this is Drew's job. I'll do one example. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to fill up the water. You're going to get a little bit of ice in it. And fill it up. And while you're waiting, if you have a slow dispenser like me, sometimes you want to do a little dance. So you go.
You're going to cut this.
So for the sauce, you're just going to want to cut the ends off. And then you're going to want to cut right down the middle. Okay, don't want to chop my finger off.
Yeah, no cutting the finger.
Alright.
Don't get any blood in your food.
Yeah, I'll be trying. And then you want to take the middle of it out. And set it off to the side and do it to the other piece. Okay. And then you're gonna cut it in half again. And then you're gonna put them into the blender. You're gonna do that for all of them. And you wanna make sure definitely not to touch your eyes because it will burn. I got a little cut on my thumb and I just touched it and it hurts pretty darn bad right now. After you've cut all of the peppers and you put them into the blender, you're going to use about half of a cup of sliced almonds. And you're going to pour them in. And then, Jerry, stop! And then you're going to use half a cup of coronado oils that you guys have. Jerry, I'm trying to make a video. Stop. Pour it all in. And you're good to go.
What you doing?
Well, we got to mix it all up, and we could either use a blender or a food processor.
So now you want to take all of your pastas and you want to pour it into a bowl. So all of them out if you can. And then you want to grab your sauce. And then you just want to pour it on in. Just like so.
We'd like to add some tomatoes.
You want to take it and you just kind of want to make sure all of the pastas and all of the tomatoes and everything gets mixed in here really nice.
Potatoes are a little cold, so we're going to heat them up.
All right, so we're going to just take them. We're going to just put them right on into here.
And it's a little spicy, so what are we going to do?
So we suggest maybe not so many of the jalapenos, but jalapenos certain times have different spiciness, so it's not always the same.
And a little brown sugar.
Yeah, just to sweeten it up a little bit.
And you're going to add a little Parmesan.
Yeah. Perfect. And is what we do is we take a scoop and we add our scallops. Sprinkle a little Parmesan cheese. And there you go.
You want to get 2 scallops? It's kind of cheesy.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Okay.
For Kelly's job, she is making the very good Ghirardelli double chocolate brownies. So you're going to want to open the brownie mix and pour it on in. For 1/3 cup of vegetable oil. So you're going to want to pour in.
I wear Santa Claus on my head because that's my logo.
Add in. And then it says for 1/4 cup of water. And then 1 egg. And without the shells, so don't get the shells in there unless you want crunchy brownies. You want to mix it. Okay. Make sure the egg is totally gone.
What kind of tool do you use to
I'm
mix it?
using a whisk. And but really any tool works great. Mix it, mix it. Dad, can you turn the oven on to 325? Yeah.
Hey, this is Drew's job.
This is Kelly's job.
This is Drew's job is to go like this. That's Drew's job.
All right. And you just want to make sure that it's all nice and good, so that it's all off the edges, off of the bottom, like so.
That was Jerry turning the oven on to 325.
So once you have the brownies in and oven done, you're going to want to take a pan and some olive oil. And you're just going to want to get it just a little bit of olive oil so your brownies don't stick to the pan once they're done.
Okay, so I'm going to be demonstrating Drew's job here. It's just kind of go through the kitchen, peruse the kitchen, and try a little bit of everything. Those are good. Make sure you leave a mess on the ground, so Julie, that's your job to pick it up.
Jared said something like that you don't want to taste the scallops quite yet.
You don't want to taste the scallops unless they're cooked yet.
Jerry, stop! I just made those!
That's Kelly's job.
You put the brownie mix on into the pan here that Sammy has sprayed, and so we're just going to take these. Make sure it's off the bottom. Pour it on in. And then we're just going to set them right into the oven and
Hey, what are you doing?
cook them
Put them
for
in the oven.
how long?
About,
Is it 20 minutes?
yeah,
Look at the camera.
it says 39 to 43, but that's not right. So cook them for about 20 minutes or until you think they're ready, and to test how they're ready is by sticking a knife in them, and if and when you pull the knife out and it doesn't have the brownies goo on it, then you're good to go. If it still has some of the goo on it, then you should cook them for a little bit more. Drew, give me, Drew.
Okay, what is this? This is the dessert?
Yeah, so you scoop some brownie in there.
Oh, let's see, how much did you do? Oh my god. God, whose is that one?
Mom's.
Jesus.
Okay.
Okay, and then what?
Then I'm gonna take an ice cream scooper, and you're gonna scoop some ice cream on in, just like so.
Jesus, that's a lot.
Well, depends who's looking at it. If you're a kiddo, this is very little. Just like that, and then you can have some Hershey syrup or...
And a brownie sundae. Is this it, Sam?
That's pretty darn good. Hey Dad, did we give Drew a job?
I don't think so.
Perfect.
What should he do? You got one for him?
Hmm.
What should Drew do?
Oh, I know.
What's that?
The dishes.
Oh my God. Okay, Drew. This is your job. The dishes. Good luck.
Dun dun dun.